So hello everyone, it's your girl Beauty 87 here, aka Grace, and today we're gonna get into my least favorite Pat McGrath things in my collection. So I don't have as many as I have for the Natasha one, just a disclaimer, because since Mother doesn't come out with that many products, she sticks to stuff we normally like and love. I don't have too many bad things to say, but it's just kind of like a certain, recently it seems like it's like newer things that I don't just necessarily like, not older things. But anyway, let me get into it because this video ain't gonna take that long. So I'm gonna start off with the lip product, and then I'll move on to the face, and we'll get into the eyes last, since you know the most she has is eyes. So I'm gonna start off with this. So this is the Pat McGrath Lip Fetish Divinity Lip Shine. So I have the shade Venus Nude. So my issue with this is it's just like, for the price, I don't feel like it's does anything exceptional. Like, see, like that's all this is, like, and this is like 38 bucks. So I think that's why I'm not impressed with it, because it's like 38 bucks, and it's just, the Rihanna ones are cheaper. They have a Revlon dupe that I showed you all a video in, and I'll try to remember to link up above, that's just, you know, does the exact same thing, and it's much cheaper. So I love Mother, but it's just like $38. I don't feel like this is worth it. I got mine on sale, I believe, for 20 when she had a 25% off sale or something, and she's currently having one now, believe it or not. So I guess it's for President's Day or whatever. But I just didn't think this was worth it for the price it was. So the next thing I feel like you shouldn't be surprised about, because I talked about how I didn't like it when this collection came out in Christmas time. This is the Pat McGrath Labs Skin Fetish Sublime Skin Highlighter in the shade Champagne Gold. So first of all, I don't feel like this is a champagne gold color at all, or maybe it is, and that's why it doesn't work for my skin tone. But this is what it looks like on the inside. The packaging on this is stunning, it's lovely, it's everything, but I don't know, I feel like this color just doesn't work for people my skin tone. I feel like I would have to mix it in with something else, because look how ashy and icy that is. Like, it's not serving me anything that I can use for my collection. And this thing is $65. So I'm like, Mother, I need it to work for everybody for $65, because you knew everybody's gonna buy it. And this ain't working for everybody, because this look ashy on me, in my opinion. Like, again, I'll try to remember to link that video above too, where I tried the highlighter, because I think it's a video by itself. Because when I ordered my set, they didn't send my highlighter with it. They forgot to, and they had to send it to me separately after I ordered it with the quads, which is what we're going to get into next. So this is the least favorite quad out of that collection for me. This is the Celestial Divinity Luxe Quad in Flora Fantasy. But I feel like, again, this isn't a surprise, because it's just more really like Astelly pastel light. I wish she would just do more of the Bliss Astral quads. Those are like her best quads ever. But this is what it looks like on the inside. So I like this color okay, and this color okay. I just feel like the one matte she put in here isn't working for my skin tone. And then she did a gold, which she's always doing. So it's like, I only care about 2 shades in here, and for like $58 I feel like I should care about more than just 2 shades. So I'm not really that big on this one. I'm not really big on the new one either, but I don't have it here with me. It's called Eternal Eden. I don't really like that one that much either. So if I had to pick between her quads, those are my 2 least favorite quads. And it's just more of like what she chose to put in them, because honestly, with the Eternal Eden, I feel like I'm just tired of the rose situation, and that's why I'm not necessarily a fan of it. I feel like if she didn't have as many rose things, maybe I wouldn't be as irritated with it. But the fact that there's not any deepening shades in there, and then I feel like everything is really light, and then there's just more of the same similarish type tone shimmers, I'm not feeling it, which is why this one is in here as well. This is a Rose Decadence palette. Now, I actually like this palette just fine. It's just more of, again, I'm kind of tired of roses like everybody else, because the color story is okay. I mean, I don't really like this shade. I like this shade right here, and Fuchsia Flame is actually one of my favorite shades from her. So I like the palette overall, but I'm not really into these 2 shades right here. And then, of course, like the golds and the bronzies type shades, I'm not feeling. So again, if I only like 2 shades out of the palette, and the palette's like $65, I feel like it wasn't necessarily worth it to me. But I am a Pat McGrath collector, and I do think the formula is usually pretty consistent. I feel like in these smaller ones, though, it isn't, which is why we're going to get into the other 2 small ones that I have, which is Bronze Temptation, yeah, and then Dark Star. So I like the color story of this okay. I just don't like the fact that there's a gold in here. I feel like if she had gave us some other tones, like, I'm even fine with this gold, it's just like, or maybe this gold, but I'm like, I don't feel like I needed both of them. Like, she could have gave us, you know, some cooler like shades of shimmers to put in here. Like, I feel like a silver would have been so much better in here. Like, put this gold in here, and then put this shimmer in here. Leave this one in here, and then just make this gold a shimmer. Like, make this gold or silver. Like one of these I feel like should have been silver just to complete this palette and make it just so much extra. So again, with these, it's more of color story preference. Plus, like, the formula of these weren't as good as the bigger ones. But I mean, like, since it's smaller and it costs less, I don't expect it to be. Like, both of these are 65. So my problem with this one here, I do feel like the formula on this one is a little bit off. And then I don't like the shade right here because it's like, it's red in the pan, but when you put it on your lid, it turns this weird like gold orange thing that I'm not feeling. So that really let me down because it's like I wanted a true red along with, you know, a true green. And I know she has shifter shades in her other palette, so she's trying to give us that, you know, like shifter effect, but I just wasn't feeling it. And then of course there's more of these shades, so it's like she's always into these gold and champagnes, and I'm not really big on those either. And the fact that she has them in every palette is kind of annoying because it's like, you buy from her, and if you're a collector like I am, it's like you already have those shades 40 times over in the bigger palettes, and then she puts them in the smaller palettes too. So that's why I was annoyed with these. It's not necessarily the product, it's just more of sometimes the quality is a little bit off, and then the fact that there's a lot of repeat colors in it. Those are my issues. So those are all the Pat McGrath things I had that are my least favorite Pat McGrath things. See, I told you it wasn't going to be that long. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. Remember, you all are diamonds. I'll catch you guys in the next one.